Now 132 days into semen retention. And I feel phenomenal. I really do. Every day I wake up and I feel better and better and better and better every single day. And I'm starting to see there's some quote unquote retainers, right? That don't understand what this is all about. That don't understand how to actually use the power. Use it in the necessary ways. Like they'll get so addicted to the streak. So addicted to just, oh, I'm on day this, day this, day this. But they haven't evolved at all. They think that they evolved because they're being a good person, right? They're not, messing around with women. Most of the time, that is cope. For a lot of retainers, it will just be straight up cope. Straight up copia. And they have to come to the realization that they're being avoidant. They're avoiding the fear of rejection. They're avoiding all of that. And they say they can do all this. They say they can get a woman at any point. Oh, yeah, I'm just retaining. No, man. You can't. Like, you have the capacity now only thanks to your balls. Otherwise, you haven't been building upon yourself. You've just been depending solely on your semen without working with it. You're not working alongside your balls. No, you're just depending on semen retention to just hard carry everything in your life. You don't actually want to transmute the energy. You don't actually want to learn how to evolve into the next step of what you are supposed to become. And you just avoid all your problems and you say that, I don't need women anyways. I don't need any woman. No, I don't need any of that. I'm fine without that. I could get that whenever. I was a player. I was this, I was that. When a lot of the time, they're not even being straight up at all. They're all just, a lot of them are just bullshitting themselves, man. They'll go on this journey and not try to strive for more. So what the fuck is even the point? What is the point if you're not trying to constantly transmute this energy and transform your life? What is the point? Just to count the days? Just to stand on this high horse that you're on a long streak, that your balls are filling up, but you're doing nothing with the energy? It makes no sense. I don't understand it. What is the point then? You're just being avoidant at that point. You're better off just fucking with women at that point. You're better off developing that side of you, that part of you, rather than just holding in your nut and doing nothing with it. That's blasphemous at that point. You have all the energy, the ki, the chakra in the fucking world. And you're not using it? You're not doing anything with it? What is the point then? What is the point of retaining if you're not trying to evolve? Like, truly. You're not trying to get women. You're not trying to evolve. You're just trying to do what with it? Just stand on a high horse and feel better about yourself, feel like you're better than everybody else just because your balls are filled up? Which it does, give you some sort of quality of just betterness, but you avoid everything. You avoid the darkness and the light. You have to embrace it all. You have to embrace the dark parts of you. You have to embrace the good parts of you and combine it all. Actually be real creative. Stop. Like, how are you on this journey of semen retention and just still complaining and just bitching and moaning? It doesn't make sense. People will go for a long time on this journey and and wonder, where are my benefits? Where are my benefits? You know, oh, I have all this energy, this, that, but where are the benefits? Why is my life not changing? You have to be proactive as well. This isn't some, make a wish like, oh man, like a genie in the bottle, like you rub your balls and then, your wishes are just granted. This is not what this is. You're supposed to use this, all of this new energy, to transmute it, to think better, to have more clarity. You're on semen retention, but you're still a fat fuck? Like, you're on semen retention, but you still can't withhold a proper diet, proper nutrition, not actually cleanse your body, not fast, not cleanse your mind. You're still addicted to scrolling on TikTok, and you're all caught up and worried about the world, and you complain, and no, this is what frees you. This is what should free you. To still be in a state of complaining while you're on the journey of semen retention is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. You need to get it the fuck together, man. I'm not talking about anyone specifically, but in general. Like, people will go on these long streaks seemingly for nothing. Their life won't change in any significant way, and then they'll relapse and just want to get back on it, want to chase that high again, because it does, of course, feel very good, but it should get to a certain point where you have to understand that you have to evolve your energy. You have to evolve within this life in general. You're wasting your potential. You're wasting your time at that point. You might as well be fucking with a bunch of random bitches. You will develop your character a lot better and a lot quicker if you do that, instead of be on semen retention and do absolutely fucking nothing with it. Like, it won't evolve you if you're not trying to evolve with it. It is your symbiote. It is your, it is your partner in crime. Your semen is your partner in crime. It's not supposed to just do all the work for you. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking absurd. Right? You should feel so just capable along this journey. I don't understand. You should feel immensely capable on this journey. And it should just naturally evolve you. It should naturally just shift you into the right, state of mind, to where you want to get better. You want to evolve. Right? A lot of people will go on this journey and just fucking lie to themselves. This is just the first step of conquering yourself, right? Conquering your lust. Once you do that, you realize you can conquer everything else in your life. Money, relationships, fucking your physique, your diet. You could conquer fucking everything else once you conquer your lust. And that's the realization that you should come to. But I feel like most people are just fucking dumbasses, man. Just fucking idiots. Doing this for all, the wrong reasons. Where you should be doing it. I mean, do what you want, I suppose. But why not use all of this energy in order to actually evolve your fucking life? Actually evolve into a monster that can be controlled. You want to become a monster that can be absolutely fucking controlled. And that's what semen retention gives you the potential to do. You become a lot stronger, sharper, mentally and physically, right? But you don't just evolve into that. You still have to put in the work. You still have to show up in the gym. You still have to show up within your diet. It makes all of these things easier. And it makes all of these things come quicker to you. You get increasingly more luckier and all of that. But if you still have a negative state of mind, a negative perspective on everything, then nothing will come to you. If you just expect everything to just change, no. You have to make the change. You are the person to make the change. And this is deeper than just semen retention in general. You have to be somebody who is just capable to just make the change within your life in order to change others' lives around you. You are the component. But I feel like a lot of people are just unconscious. Like a lot of people truly are just already gone. They're already gone from this world. They're still alive with their body physically, but they're gone from this world. It doesn't make any sense. You have all this time to create and evolve, and you just want to sit around and complain and think that the world is out to get you and think that the world is just, this horrible place. It's what you make of it. It's all about perspective. You can make this world the most beautiful, amazing place ever if you just work on yourself, work on your soul, develop that, and then your world directly changes. You become a person who is capable of making money. Some people say, "Oh no, I don't need all that money. I don't want." You're lying to yourself. You're absolutely lying to yourself. You want more money, not for the sake of having more money, but to become more free. Right? And money is just energy. So why would you not want to attract more money in order to get out of this fucking system of misery that, maybe you didn't necessarily put yourself into, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way the world is right now, right? We used to be able to just overthrow kingdoms and conquer and just do all this crazy shit, right? But the game has evolved, the game has changed, and it will keep changing with time. And new opportunities always arise. With this era, you can overcome and evolve and overthrow if you get money. If you get just such a disgusting amount of money that nothing else matters. You get enough money to where you are free to do what you want to do and be who you want to be. And that's how you do it. That's how you actually win. You play that game only to not have to play the game. Because regardless, you're going to have to play the game. You're going to have to play the game. You're going to need money to survive. You're going to need to do all these things in order to actually become more capable. You're going to need more money to become more of a man, because you get some sort of freedom from just having more money, and you're able to be more of yourself. And if you're able to be more of yourself, that's the most masculine thing that you can do, is be you, man. And it gives you the ability to be you and protect others, provide for others, and help others. That's what money is. Money is a tool that we can utilize. It is the most easy to get money right now in this world. And that is the game, right? They make it seem hard. They make it seem all these different ways. It's not. Once you realize it's just energy, and you need to just shift your energy, then the money will just come. The money will just come to you, just fall into your hands. You'll understand what your leverage point will be along this journey. But you're not trying to deep dive into that. You're 90 days in and you're still scrolling on TikTok. You're still consuming so much just garbage into your body. You're not able to fast. You're not able to clear your mind fully. You're not, you don't have to pray to God or anything, but you're not trying to manifest. You're not trying to use all of the capabilities necessary in order to actually change, in order to actually evolve. So even though you are filled up with all this new energy, you're doing fuck all with it. So you might as well not even fucking have it. What is the point? It's just a tool. You can have the greatest tool in the world, but if you don't know how to fucking use it, then there's no point. There is no point of having it. You're going to crash and burn. You know, you have a phone and you use it in all the wrong fucking ways. You have social media and use it in all the wrong fucking ways when you can be using it to get out of the rat race and fucking free yourself. But you decide to, you know, use it in a degenerate way. I just don't understand it, man. Like, I can't relate to anyone anymore, man. I don't relate to anyone in my near life, I kind of just let people be them, but like, man, it gets to a certain point where you have to talk to these fucking morons and tell them like what it is. Like, in life in general, nobody's gonna fucking take your hand, hold your hand, and fucking help you along the route. You know, you have to do it yourself. You have to actually put in the work. You have to do the hard shit in order to make your life easy, or else your life will always be hard. Like, all you have right now is time. You don't realize how much time you have. But don't let it slip away. Don't waste it. Don't use that as a reason to waste all of your time. Time is the most valuable and precious resource that you have. Use it for good. It's another tool. You can use it to do some bullshit and waste it, or you can use it to get somewhere better, to actually evolve into the person you were brought here to be. You know? Man, I like to think that everybody has some sort of purpose and divine purpose, but I don't know, man. I feel like some people are truly just unconscious all the time, and they've always kind of been like that, and they'll never break out of that, you know? So it's like, you can't save or help those people. You just have to save yourself. And then if it could save some people in the process, cool, but you can't force anyone to want to be saved. You know? Everyone knows the right thing to do, okay? Everyone knows, you know, you're supposed to put your money in the right places. You're supposed to invest. You're supposed to, you know, work hard and work smart. You know, you're supposed to get better, evolve with time, get more educated, you know? Eat a healthy diet. Eat a healthy, well-balanced diet. But it's hard, so most people won't fucking do it. It's too hard. People are just some fucking bitches, man. That's what it comes down to. They'd rather, you know, depend and rely on smoking whatever, you know, drinking all the time, drinking every night, and then saying they're not alcoholics. Like, man, you're addicted to just escaping from reality. When reality is like all you got, this is all you got. Just appreciate it and actually stay positive about it and see how positive your life actually fucking gets. If you just spew negative shit all the time and pay attention to all the negative shit going on in the world, of course your life is going to be fucking negative. And you're going to be living in a shithole for the rest of your fucking life. But if one day you're able to fucking wake up, get it the fuck together, and fucking grab your nuts and go out there and get it done, and understand that you got to be patient and it takes time and it takes a lot of fucking hard work, then maybe you can actually, you know, have a life that you appreciate. That's why all these rich motherfuckers don't give a fuck about any of y'all. Any of y'all. Why the fuck would they help you? Why? Why? Unless it directly benefits them, why the fuck would they help you? Because they know that even if they help you, you're not going to fucking do anything with it. You're just going to fall back into that same place, the same sort of mind. A lot of people will say, oh, only if, you know, I hit the lottery and, you know, got a chance at $100,000, I'll do the right things with it. No, the fuck you wouldn't. You don't do the right things now with little money. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You think if you had more, you would be able to just do more. No. You have no fucking character. Most people have no fucking character. And I speak like this because I'm also speaking to an older version of myself, a younger version of myself. You know, myself from the past. I'm talking to him because he was a fucking bitch. Man, if I could get a chance to just go back in time and beat the ever living fuck out of him until he's almost, not breathing anymore, and then, let him rock, maybe give him a hug after that, I so fucking would. Because he was just being a bitch, he was complaining, he was being negative, and didn't appreciate everything that he fucking had in his life. And that's how he lost it all. That's how he lost his fucking mind. And he blamed the world for it. But he was the world. He could have made that change. But no, he decided to just keep on going down a terrible route where he would just lie to himself and tell himself that he was doing the best he possibly fucking could. What a fucking bitch, man. What a fucking bitch he was. That's why I speak the way I do, because I see myself, I'm talking to myself, the younger version of myself that didn't do all this, that didn't believe in himself, that didn't have a positive state of mind all the time, And I see the difference, the night and day difference of just my attitude and just, joy for just being alive and just going through the process of living, man, and truly living and evolving. And I'm thankful for that perspective too, because if everything just went right for me, how would that build any sort of character? So understand that you're at the perfect moment in time in your life right now. If you're somebody that complains all the time, focuses on the negative and all this fucking shit, realize you're the fucking problem. And you can look back in a couple years. If you make the change right now, you can look back in a couple years and realize, like, wow, I really came a fucking long way. Or you could look back in a couple years and keep on complaining and think that life was better back then. And man, I should have done this. And then you're just caught in the cycle of just being unconscious until you get old and fucking die. And then you've been on this earth, but you've never lived. Imagine that. Imagine being on this earth for fucking 80, 90 years and you've never lived. You just let everything happen to you when you could have been the happening. Fucking pitiful. Just think about that. I love you guys like always. Just fucking out.